Here we are then, site 3. This is now the River Derwent. So all those tributaries, Helworth, Beck, Juggerhow, Beck, have all joined together and we're now on the River Derwent. The site location is named after the village called Broxa, which is just up the hill there. So it's the River Derwent at Broxa. B-R-O-X-A. The River Derwent at Broxa. And we're about 12.5 kilometres from the source. Come a fair distance down the river. Your initial observations, what have you spotted so far? Things on the walk count, so what have we got?
Very wide.
Yeah, so we've got much wider. Somebody said something over here. Floodplain, 70 metres wide. What else have we got? Meander scars, so yeah, evidence that the river has migrated its course. It's been here for a long time. Brilliant, Lucas, yeah, so there's certainly a big river cliff. You could estimate the height of that river cliff over that side. River cliffs indicates undercutting. So that you can see evidence of undercutting over there. There's the ivy and the brambles sort of hanging down, so there's evidence of undercutting. And what kind of erosion would cause these cliffs to form? Okay. Go for it.
Hydraulic action.
Hydraulic action, definitely, and lateral erosion. So hydraulic action, lateral erosion. We've got a course which isn't straight any longer, so it's meandering. You might say it's sinuous. Okay? A meandering course. What else do you notice?
There's a slip-off slope.
Yeah, nice one. We've got fairly gentle slip-off slope on one side at least of the river, yeah, on the inside of the bend. And at the bottom of the slip-off slope, we've got something else. Yeah, that's it. What did you say? A beach. What did you say? Yeah, river beach. Or a point bar, sometimes you call it. It's full of that stuff. Yeah, so that's the rocks that we've got in our river at the moment. So the bed load is, how would you describe it?
Small.
Pebbles, small, yeah. Rounded. Has experienced something. What was it? Yeah, what kind of erosion? Attrition, someone sneezing, yeah, so it's experienced attrition to get that small. The other thing that's going on is we're working in this section here. A lot of people have been using the word rapid. Riffle is a good word for it. So we've got riffles, very large riffles, so it's like a shallow section, lots of turbulence. And then just round in the meander bend there, you guys who have stood up or maybe sat down, you've got another feature which is deep. You're not going to be sampling on the bend of the meander, because that's too deep. Do you know what they call it? Yeah. Pool, well done. So we've got riffles and pools that are well formed now. Riffle, pool, riffle, pool, riffle, pool. There's a kind of equilibrium sort of state that the river gets in where there's actually a set distance depending upon the amount of water and the width of the river that you do get this riffle, pool sort of situation being set up. In terms of the valley, what would you say? V-shaped valley? You're right. It is a U-shaped valley, but that implies there's been some kind of glaciation. So it's actually still classed a V-shaped valley. I said U-shaped valley the moment I got it, but I was corrected. No. It's a V-shaped valley, but the sides have sort of slipped down. It's filled in. So it's got a flat bottom, but we're still in very, very steep V shaped valley sides. We're also technically still in the upper course of the river, and you think of meanders as somewhere sort of in the mid to lower course. We're kind of starting to get there, so we're at the kind of lower end, if you like, of the upper course. So that's the reason for the V-shaped valleys. The land use here, what do you think? Yeah, recreation, so there's a few signs, strictly no camping. Don't know if any of you noticed the campfire sort of burn mark that's there, someone's had a go at that. So there's a bit of recreation, but predominantly this floodplain is used for that lush grass.
Farming.
Yeah, farming, grazing, so it's pasture, really, really good pasture. Cows, yeah. All right, great.